Dear students, in the previous classes, that is the videos uploaded by Rajeshwari Madam, we are already completed how to create a company, how to alter or modify a company, how to shut or close a company, and how to delete a company. Okay, from today's class, we are going to study how to enter the transactions, that is vouchers, into the already created company. Okay, now on your screen, the startup menu appears. Okay, startup menu appears. How this screen appears means, I think you are already observed that from the desktop you have to double click on the tally icon. When you double click on the tally icon, tally loads and this startup screen appears. From the startup screen you have to go to work in educational mode. To go to the work in educational mode, you have to either press the downward arrow from the keyboard, or you have to press the mouse left button on the work in educational mode. Select that and double click. Then what happens is, double click here. Now the gateway of tally screen appears. The gateway of tally screen is the main menu, or it is the introductory screen of tally. But this screen appears when a company is already created. Okay, see here the company name SRS is displayed. It is already created. Okay, as you know how to create a company. Okay, I think you know all those options. So if the company is already created, then this gateway of tally menu appears. If you don't know, okay, or if the company is not created, then what you have to do is you have to go to this company info option. Okay, this company info option appears on the vertical buttons bar. Okay, you have to press this company info option, or alt F3 is the shortcut key for that. Okay, company info menu is the sub menu of gateway of tally. In that company info menu there is the create company option. Okay, you have to go to the create company option. Okay, create company dialog box appears. In that create company dialog box you have to provide the necessary details, and then you have to create a company. Okay, now assume that the company is already created, isn't it? In the previous lab you are created a company, okay, by the name SRS. Okay, now it is already loaded. If you don't know how to load a company, I will show that how to load it. Okay, first I will close this SRS company. Just click on set company option. Okay, now SRS disappears here, isn't it? SRS disappears from the list of selected companies. Now no company is loaded in your tally software. Okay, first you have to load or select the company. Okay, for that what you have to do is go to select company option from the company info menu. Okay, from the company info menu, if you select company option, list of already created companies are displayed. Here you have to select CompuSoft Private Limited, for example. Okay, you can select any company, SRS also you can select, or CompuSoft, no problem. Okay, as no vouchers are entered in all both companies. Okay, so let us select CompuSoft Private Limited. Okay, this company's accounting period is displayed here. See here, 1/4/2021 to 31/3/2022, and current date means date of last voucher entry. Okay, that is also displayed here. Okay, next what you have to do is we have to enter the vouchers into this particular company. Okay, to enter the vouchers, okay, first or I will tell you how the information is going to be stored in the tally. Okay, the major difference between this computerized accounting system as well as the manual accounting system is that in the computerized accounting software such as Tally, pre-classification technique is used. Okay, pre-classification means, okay, you know the definition of accounting, isn't it? It is the art of recording, classifying, summarizing, and interpreting the result, which is the first stage, recording, isn't it? In the manual accounting, the first stage is recording, means we are first journalizing, then we are posting them into the ledgers, isn't it? Journal entries are posted into the ledgers. Okay, journal entry is considered as a recording stage, and posting into the ledgers is considered as classification. Okay, but here in the computerized accounting system, what happens? First, we are going to create the ledgers, classify them into the appropriate account groups, and then we are going to the voucher entry. Classification first, then recording. Okay, this is the difference between, major difference between the computerized accounting systems as well as manual accounting system. Okay, means, for example, I want to create a ledger account, say furniture account. Okay, furniture account I want to create. That furniture account ledger I will create first and classify it under fixed assets. Okay, under the group of fixed assets. Okay, this I will do first, and then we are going to enter the transaction vouchers. Okay, we are purchased furniture from so and so. Okay, that transaction we are going to enter later. Okay, but first we are going to create the ledgers and classify them under appropriate account group. This is called as pre-classification technique. Okay, what is the use of this pre-classification technique? Okay, the pre-classification technique helps to provide the instant result. Okay, it is possible to give the instant result. Means, for example, furniture is classified under fixed assets. Okay, assets and liabilities are displayed in which final account or which report? Assets and liabilities are displayed in balance sheet, isn't it? So assets and liabilities that goes to the balance sheet, and incomes and expenses directly transferred to the profit and loss account. Okay, what is the use of this pre-classification technique? Ledgers are created, they are classified into the appropriate account groups. Okay, and they are transferred. Those entries are automatically transferred to either balance sheet or profit and loss account. Okay, I will give you the example. Okay, land account, fixed asset, go to the balance sheet. Okay, the salary account, indirect expenses, go to the profit and loss account. Okay, wages, direct expenses, go to the profit and loss account. Okay, incomes and expenses go to the profit and loss account. Assets and liabilities go to the balance sheet. Okay, directly they are transferred to the corresponding final reports, so it is possible to give the instant results. Okay, this is the use of pre-classification technique. Okay, now let us see how to enter the transactions. Let us concentrate on that. Okay, in gateway of Tally menu, okay, if your company is, there are two types of companies. Okay, accounts only company also you can create, accounts with inventory company you can create. Okay, if you want to enter the accounting information. Okay, if you want to enter the accounting information, not inventory information. Inventory information means the stock related information. Okay, which items you are purchased, which items you are going to sold. If you want to enter all those details, then you have to go for the inventory info. Okay, for the time being, let us concentrate on the account info. Okay, in the account info, okay, go to gateway of Tally menu, double click on account info. Okay, account info is the sub menu of gateway of Tally. Okay, then from the account info, you have to select groups. Okay, gateway of Tally is the main menu, account info is the sub menu, group is the sub menu of account info. Okay, this groups menu is divided into two sections. Okay, single group as well as multiple group. Okay, this you have to remember. Even ledgers, they are also or even inventory information, all those are classified into two types: single group, single as well as multiple. What is the meaning of this? If you want to create the groups one by one, or if you want to work on the groups one by one, then you have to go for single group option. Okay, multiple means more than one. If you want to create more than one groups, if you want to work with more than one groups, then go to the multiple group option. Okay, if you want to create more than one, directly go to the multiple group option, because if you want to work using single group one by one, okay, it takes the time. So if more than one groups are there, directly go to the multiple group. Otherwise, only one is there, go for single group option. Okay, and in all the menus, again, there are three options: create, display, as well as alter. Okay, same types of menus appears in Tally, that you have to remember. Create means the name itself indicate. If you want to create a new group, then go for create option. Display means if you want to display the details of already created group, then go for display option. Alter, as the name itself indicate, if you want to modify the details, then you have to go for alter option. And if you want to delete, then also you have to go for alter option. First you have to go for alter option, then only it is possible to delete. This you have to remember. Now I am asking you, the company is created. Okay, CompuSoft Private Limited company. We are assumed that this company is already created in the previous lab. Okay, now whether any groups are created under this CompuSoft Private Limited. Okay, whether you are created any groups? No, we are not created any groups, isn't it? Just we are opened the company. But directly go to the display option. Okay, display option, double click here. number of groups are provided by default by the Tally. Okay, predefined groups are provided. 28 predefined groups are provided by Tally. 15 of them are the primary groups and 13 are the subgroups. Okay, the notes is already forwarded to you. Okay, you have to read those notes. Okay, 28 predefined groups are provided by Tally. Predefined means it is not required to create these groups again. Tally itself provides these groups. Okay, that you have to remember. 15 are the primary groups, 13 are the subgroups. Okay, again I am telling you, don't confuse between the ledger as well as the group. Okay, group means say indirect expenses, fixed assets. These are the groups. Okay, then land account, furniture account, electricity bill account, or salary account. These are the ledger accounts. Okay, so first what you have to do is 28 inbuilt account groups are already provided by Tally. So for entering the simple problems, extra group creation is not at all required. Okay, just you have to create the ledgers and classify them under appropriate group. But Tally provides the option to create the extra group. Okay, first I will tell you about these predefined groups. Okay, 28 predefined groups are provided by the Tally. Go to the display option, then the list of all these inbuilt groups are displayed. Okay, if you want to see the details, okay, select any one. For example, capital account, double click here. Okay, group information is displayed. See here, capital account is a primary group. Nature of the group is liabilities. Capital account goes to balance sheet. Okay, it is liabilities group. Nature of the group is liabilities. Okay, number of other informations are also there. I will tell you that during the group creation. Okay, which informations we have to provide. Okay, capital account is a primary group. Okay, then another one I will show you. Okay, investments is also a primary group. Okay, it is an asset. Investment is an asset. Capital account is a liability. Both goes to balance sheet. Okay, then for example, direct expenses. Direct expenses is also a primary group. Nature of the group is expenses, means it goes to profit and loss account. Okay, like this. These are by default provided. Okay, it is not required to create these groups. Okay, just you have to remember which are the 28 predefined groups are provided. Okay, apart from these 28 groups, if required, okay, if required, Tally provides you the option for creating the groups also. Okay, Tally provides you the option for creating the extra groups. Okay, Tally provides you the option for modifying the groups. Tally provides you the option for deleting the groups. Okay, in the next class, I will tell you how to create these extra groups apart from 28 predefined groups if required. That you have to remember. Okay, not in case of simple problems, it is not required. That you have to remember. Okay, just you have to create the ledger account and classify among these 28 predefined groups. Okay, apart from these, if required, Tally provides the option for creation, alteration, and deletion also. In the next class, I will tell you about how to create these groups, alter and delete the groups. After this, then you have to go for creation of ledgers. Okay, by taking a problem. Okay, 5 journal entry problems are already posted to you. Okay, as a PDF. Okay, you have to journalize those using manual accounting. Okay, it is an assignment. Okay, 15 basic accounting questions are also given and 5 journal entry problems that you have to record. Those questions, answer for those you have to write in a separate notebook, and these journal entries also you have to write. Okay, all 5 problems. Okay, by taking those problems itself, I will show you how to enter these transactions in a Tally. Okay, before that, in the next class, I will show you how to create the groups. Okay, then let us forward how to create the ledgers, how to create the voucher. Okay, thank you. To close the Tally, what you have to do, that also I will show you. If to close the Tally, you click here on the close button, nothing happens. Yes, yes. If you click here, nothing happens. What you have to do to close the Tally is first you have to click on quit option from group menu, quit option from the gateway of Tally. It's the main menu of Tally. you have to click on quit. Okay, when the quit dialog box appears, finally quit yes or no, gain confirmation whether you are going to completely close the tally or not. If you want to quit, click on yes option. Okay, automatically tally screen closes. Okay, thank you.